Hey, what's up? It's Jackel coming to you with my very first ever YouTube commentary. Now, this is going to surprise most of my friends because most people will know that I am a rather private person and I am not into like being well known or being famous. I'm the type that just likes to kind of be quiet in the background. But I did this mainly because the guys that I play with thought it would be a lot of fun to try to do one of these, mainly just to watch ourselves play and just to see how occasionally, actually more regularly, how really bad we are. By the way, this guy's going 1-on-3, but I come behind with him with a sniper and I get a double kill and take care of my teammate like I normally do as a support guy. Anyway, so this is a 3-on-3 on Imago, one of the new Halo Reach maps. I play with a bunch of old guys. We usually play with a team of about 6 to 7 of us get together, and it's really interesting how this evolved. I have been a PC gamer for about 15 years. I held off on playing on consoles because I always felt they were so inferior from a technical perspective, from a graphics perspective. It was a big step back. I love playing first-person shooters. Oh, this is a demonstration of how not to use a DMR. He like shoots the wall 2 or 3 times. He just doesn't wait for the bloom and gets none of the kills. But this is just how we roll. That guy, Show Power, is awesome with melee weapons, but not a long-distance guy. Anyway, so it started off with a couple guys started playing Halo 2 on the first Xbox. Then that turned into Halo 3 on the Xbox 360. And when all these guys were playing, and I went over once or twice and we played together, and I was like, wow, this is a lot of fun. And it's got this social aspect. We like play against each other. We play with each other. And so I pulled the trigger because of that. Now, I was very concerned, and after I started playing, it did confirm what I thought, which is that I suck playing with the stick controllers. Keep in mind, again, 15 years, my muscle memory is trained to use keyboard and mouse, not these thumbsticks. I've never grown up playing with thumbsticks, always on keyboard and mouse. And then lo and behold, I find out about this device called the XIM, called the ZIM, Xbox Input Machine, that this really smart guy made. He kind of made it just out of out of his backyard or in his shop. It's a mouse keyboard adapter that works with the Xbox. It essentially will make the Xbox think that a controller is controlling it, but he has this software and hardware that will take the mouse keyboard inputs, and then it applies an on-the-fly calibration to make every game feel linear. In case you don't want to know, it's like all the gory details, but every game, check out the double no-scope that I had here. Excellent, thank you very much. So it actually applies a profile to every game, because every game, the way that it behaves and it takes the inputs from the sticks, they're all different. Some of them, they're all non-linear, so like if you push the stick a little bit, it gives a little bit of input. If you push it hard all the way, it gives a lot more input. It's not linear, and so he's got software that actually compensates for this in order for the mouse and keyboard inputs to feel linear, just like a PC game. So that was key. That got me playing it, and I've been loving the console. And the best part is definitely the social aspect. It is a step back in terms of the graphics quality, but as games like the Wii proved, it's not about the graphics quality. It's about the actual gameplay. And we have a lot of fun. We're like old guys. Quite a few of us are over 40, like myself. But we like to think that we can keep up and do a lot better than people would expect of old guys like us who have regular jobs. Oh, watch this. So DeWeet knows this guy's using a hologram. Look at this. Like, he just basically hears another guy get like 2 shots. It's, when the other team's using a hologram, that's just a sign that they're desperate or really bad. And sorry, Kanji, I know you like to use that, but it's probably one of the most useless armor abilities of this game. Okay, so about the guys that I play with, like I said, the social aspect is absolutely what makes playing these games so much fun. So I play with 2 distinct groups of guys. I've got a Halo group, and then I've got a second group, Call of Duty group. A Halo group start off with a bunch of guys that they're friends from church, and then we've added a couple others, co-workers and relatives and other friends. And we tend to be like the older guys. Oh, watch another guy just crouching in the corner. Very nice. And then the second group of guys, I actually started with one friend, and then a friend of his, and then a friend of theirs. And these guys, the Call of Duty guys, oh, let's see, I gotta point this out. Show Power again, how not to use a DMR. I'm wondering if did he land one shot on this guy. Yeah, again, awesome melee player. You give him a club, sword, or shotgun, he racks the kills up, but he's just not a distance guy. I think he could benefit from the keyboard and mouse. So the Call of Duty guys, though, is really interesting because we span guys from multiple time zones. We have a couple guys in Hawaii. We have one guy in China. We have one guy in Seattle. There's a few of us in Northern Cal. There's another one from SoCal, and there's another guy or two from Seattle. I think, did I mention, there's also one guy who sometimes clocks in from Japan. So we play late. It tends to be quite late in order to accommodate the guys from Hawaii. And we play Call of Duty. And that team, we're actually, as a team, we play really well together. We win the majority of our games because we know our gameplay style. We play well together. We know how to lock down our lanes. The group of guys that I play Halo with, I mean, we are a mishmash. Honestly, as a team, we suck. We have a lot of fun, but we do suck. And that's because really DeWeed here is really the only consistently good competitive player. I usually have a positive KD. DeWeed consistently has a very positive KD. I mean, man, sometimes he gets like half the friggin' kills. And then the rest are all over the map, but on average, I would say the KDs of most of the other guys are negative. But hey, it's okay. Okay, because we have a good time. We all have very different gameplay styles, and it's actually kind of funny. You know, when we play like noobs and we tear them up, most of them, our team, we take full satisfaction. Whereas the Wheat just feels like dirty because it was so unsatisfying playing with guys who were so bad. But you know, I just say, hey, you know, challenge yourself. Just see if you can get like more than half the kills in this game. Again, show power not exactly showing exemplary DMR capabilities here. But this game, we surprisingly did play pretty well together, partially because the other team was not that good, and the other part is that we actually did roll pretty well together. Like, we were flanked together, we were communicating, we tried to stick with each other. We would do things like share and stagger the shield strength, so if one guy loses his shield, he backs out, the next guy comes in front and starts going on the front line. So all, the right way that you're supposed to play together as a team. The other thing you're going to notice about DeWeet is he is masterful with two things: grenades and that armor lock. He knows, he's got like this instinct. You'll notice when he's got a grenade, he hears a rocket shot, bam, he goes into armor lock, and it essentially renders like what should be like high kill weapons useless. I can tell you, it sucks being on the other end and playing against him. It was so frustrating. I would like land a rocket right in him. I would land a sword right in him. He would armor lock and then just blip me and get the kill. Oh, now watch this. So you can tell Show Power's getting frustrated. He was trying to get the assassination on this guy. He's waiting for it, punches, and then has to let it out. Yeah, much better. Of all the guys on my Halo team, he has like by far the lowest or the most avoided rating in Xbox Live, and I think because he's extremely generous with his teabag genitals in Halo Reach. Now the last thing I'll talk about is my particular gameplay style. So I tend to be a long-distance engagement support kind of guy. I will try to get distance weapons. DMRs and snipers are the main ones that I like to use. And it might be also because I have the mouse that I've got like a better precision and more accuracy on the aim. So I'm all about just laying fire down, and I'm totally fine if someone else cleans it up and gets the kill, because it's about winning and supporting the team. So last thing you're going to see here is typical Show Power. Game's over. It's already over. He's waiting, but he's still got to get the kill. He's got to punch this guy, and he does it until the last possible minute. He will kill everyone he can. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the gameplay and the commentary. If it was entertaining and not a total waste of 9 minutes of your life that you'll never get back, maybe I'll post another one with some of the other games of my Halo and Call of Duty crew. All right, thanks. Have a great day. Take it easy.